Hello and welcome. All right, not welcome back, but welcome back. This time I'm going to cover a interesting thing. Well, not say interesting thing. You obviously seen it is Nintendo Switch 2. This is one of the thing that I am anticipating or look forward to from Nintendo. Unfortunately, I did not have the Switch. Okay, I'm gonna admit I did not have the Switch because I don't have a lot of games on the Switch, unfortunately. And looking at Switch 2, I can say a little bit it's like, okay, I kind of like the device now, but is it worth buying? Because I have the Steam Deck and I'm a big proponent per se. I won't say big proponent, but I grew in liking of mobile slash handheld gaming, not mobile gaming, handheld gaming. And truth to be told, I started my Wow, no. I started out my handheld gaming with Nintendo Game Boy. Yeah, I have all the Game Boys. Oh no, I need to dig up. Right, it is stored somewhere. I know some of my Game Boys are kind of spoiled in a way. The screen, if you keep too long in a humid or dry, it just, yeah. Ugh. No, I had all the Game Boys. Oh no, okay. I'll take it back. The only iteration of the Game Boy that I don't have, okay, is the Game Boy Advance SP because it's the same. It is the same as the Advance. Obviously, SP is a little bit better because it has backlight and whatnot. So I don't have the SP and it's smaller, compact, which is nice. I don't have the original DS because it was expensive. And I think the DS I can officially say it just grew out of the Game Boy zone. But you know what? I'm gonna say I have the DS, right? I have the DS for sure. Uh, I skipped the Switch because I wanted to wait for Switch 2 or at least a better version of the Switch, and now we are here, right? Nintendo Switch 2. And it is going to be available on June 5th. All right, we already got the announced the date and whatnot. Now the question is, how much does it cost? Because there is a little drama in that department, and oh boy, it's interesting. Before I begin, like, subscribe, hit the notification button and help this channel grow. Okay, this video is not going to be a very long video per se, right? I'm not going to go through the whole entire Nintendo Select thingy. I'm just going to go through the website because it's easier for me to scroll. And of course, we have some visuals here and there. And that's that. And I want to keep it as short as possible. Okay, so let's jump into the most important thing, the stats, or not say stats, the specs. Okay, so we have a 1080p screen, very nice, upgraded from the 720p screen. But more importantly is this part, 120 fps. Lovely. Now, before we say anything about it, we want to look at one small little thing down here. TV and game must be compatible with 4K resolution. Frame rates are capped at 60 FPS if it's a 4K output. Very important, okay? This is for people who wants to dock. If you don't dock, then I think it's kind of straightforward. 1080p, 120 FPS if the game supports that. No, frame rates up to 120 FPS if the game support, namely most of, if not all, the Nintendo Switch 2 games and some Nintendo Switch game. Yes, it is backward compatible, and we have some Switch 2 edition, which is you are reselling an old game with a better, probably some of the small stuff like optimization, hopefully, right? Optimization, and then of course all this FPS and stuff. Okay, so that's one very key thing on this, which means the Switch 2 is beefier compared to Switch 1. And next up, we have a new Joy-Con controller with magnetic connector. This is one thing I love it, right? So no more clunky snap. No, now it's just snap in and out. No more clunky like slide here, slide there, which is the original Switch advertisement. So this is very nice, right? Instead of sliding, it's snap on. Love it. I love this. Next up, experience new exclusive game like Mario Kart. Oh, okay, these are our exclusive games. We're not gonna go through too much, but oh boy, I have to touch one or two games, namely this game later. Okay, so what's next? Say hello to game chat. So obviously a better hardware means you get a little bit more stuff, and in this case, they allow you to hook up a camera, and this is the part where they're going through some of the Nintendo gimmick, like how I say, because some games will utilize the camera, the mic, and whatnot. Is basically the Nintendo experience. It already started with the Nintendo Wii itself, so that's nice. Nice thing, but I think it's just a party game, right? In my opinion, these are mainly for party game. So that's that. Bigger screen, same thickness. Okay, that's nice. All right. If you're talking about dimensions, this is lovely. All right, say same thickness. Okay, not same length, same height yet. All right. Obviously, we have to learn more. I'm not gonna go through those. All right. Let's have high res big screen. Cool. Of course, we have a nicer kickstand right now, which is great. All right, new stand with freely adjustable viewing angle. This is cool. This is great, and I think so. It's USB-C port. So you have two, one on top and one at the bottom. And the best part about the charger as well, it is detachable. The USB-C is detachable, so that's great. That's definitely a nice touch, right? I would say quality of life improvement for sure. And now let's take a look at the Joy-Con 2, because this is technically the most important feature on the Switch other than being mobile, okay? So the Joy-Con 2, it has a smooth mouth control, which is lovely. This is lovely. Now the question is this. Can I use it as a mouse? Alright, it says smooth mouse control. The mouse sensor Joy-Con like turn surface like table to a mouse pad. Must be used to mouse control at all times. Opening new job. Look, I don't care about the play part. I care about, can I use it as a mouse to do productivity stuff? And for those people who says productivity on a Nintendo Switch 2, that's the question right now. Can you have a little bit of productivity on the Switch 2? I don't have any answer for that yet, so maybe I need to get this device to check out, because as today, right, this year, there is zero, in my opinion, right, there is zero reason not to add a little bit of productivity. And what I mean by productivity, obviously a working browser, and if you can have at least a small little office suite, that would be fantastic. Right, the key thing for a small office suite is obviously Word, or the Nintendo version of Word if you have it, the Nintendo version of Excel if they have it, and at least, right, a mail. Some people says, oh, you don't really need all this. So it's like, maybe it's different, okay? It's different. And of course, if you can hook up a keyboard and mouse, that would be cool as well. Now, before I say anything of this, the Nintendo Switch 2 is an entertainment device first. So productivity is obviously not their priority. So I am not surprised if they are not in it. Right? I'm surprised if they have a basic rudimentary productivity suite in Switch 2, because that will open up a little bit more use. That's my opinion, okay? And one of the main reasons is because the Switch 2 competitor is the Steam Deck. And the Steam Deck is technically a micro PC. I would say a handheld mini PC. Okay, it can actually rival a simple mini PC build. Okay, so that's that. That's the reason why. If Switch 2 doesn't have it, that's okay. That's okay. That's just my preference. If Switch have, because you add in camera and whatnot, so I think it's worth having it, in my opinion. Plus they switch to USB-C, so if I can hook up the keyboard and mouse, perfect. I know the Nintendo Switch has a web browser per se, but did they upgrade the web browser to be a little bit more intuitive? I would say user-friendly. Actually, it's kind of user-friendly. No, I'll take it back. The website for Nintendo is basic. All right, that's it. I'm gonna say it's basic. Okay, so we have the game chat, which is where Joy-Con 2 controller. No. Connected USB-C camera, like the Nintendo Switch 2 camera. So, oh, what? This wording is weird. Okay, the Nintendo Switch 2 has a built-in microphone that can pick up your voice, normal. Share your screen in real time, so that's what we see over here, which is very Discord-like, which is good, right? Why create new stuff where you can just sort? No, I won't say copy, but copy. Okay, so yes, team up with the same mode. Show off your game face. Connect with a compatible USB-C camera. Okay, the wording is very interesting though, but like, so it's basically like the Nintendo Switch 2. No, why say like? Don't you tell? The wording is interesting. Does it mean I can connect any USB-C camera? That would be cool if I can. Okay, that would be cool. Okay, with game chat, easy connect friends and family. All right. Game chat is included with any Nintendo Switch Online membership. Oh, until March the 1st, game chat can be used without a Nintendo Switch Online membership. After that, Nintendo Switch on. Boo. Force us to do subscription. No bueno. Next up, 3 different modes of play. Okay, we've seen all of this. Obviously, the most important mode for Nintendo is the handheld mode and the TV mode. Tabletop is like extra on the side. All right, powerful graphics. Yeah, that it won't say anything very specific. Internal storage 256. Right, 256. And I know they did explicitly say you need a micro SD express. If you don't use a micro SD express, it will, I don't know, say it will be slow or just unusable, right? So be careful. This really yeah, I didn't say anything, but they did say do use micro SD express. All right, next up, in addition, Nintendo Switch 2 can be played, backwards compatible, which is nice. And that's the main page. Cool. Now we're gonna take a look at the games, because obviously one of the biggest reason why I did not buy the Switch, because it didn't have the game that I wanted to play. And obviously it's not Mario. All right, I'm gonna say straight up, number one is not Mario. No. All right, so I did take a look at the games already, so we're gonna go through the new games. All right, so we have Mario Kart World. This is interesting, right? The question is, how is it gonna be different? Is it gonna be a live service game already? Because since they stopped using Mario Kart number, right? Instead they say Mario Kart World, so it feels like a live service game already. Which means buy one and then you get every subsequent patch for free. Knowing this is Nintendo. Oh, but Nintendo doesn't do microtransaction per se. If not, no, I've not seen any microtransaction in Mario, in any of the Nintendo official games. So yeah, so I think if it's free, fantastic. All right, let's put it this way. We have a new Donkey Kong game, which is interesting. And of course, we have Metroid Prime 4. This is actually the game that I was waiting that would it come on Switch. We didn't really get I won't say we didn't really get a proper Metroid, but at least now we got Metroid Prime officially. I know we have a Metroid for Switch, okay, but it was a bit too late. So now we have this, which is nice. Kirby, yeah, I don't know. I instead of doing Kirby Air Raiders, can you give me F-Zero? I really missed F-Zero. Oh no. Okay. Drag and Drive. Drag X Drive. Yeah, this game is an interesting game, but I don't see myself playing it. Alright. Next up we have the Nintendo Welcome Tour. This is basically like their me something. Anyway. It's no, I can't. It's like their me. I think they should have their Mii as well, right? Yeah, this is gonna be a different thing. And of course, we have exclusive, all right, an exclusive game called Dustblood from the creators of Dark Souls and Elden Ring. This is from software. Okay, this is basically, right, if you're not into Mario and whatnot, or for those non-Mario crowd, this is the selling point for Switch 2 in my opinion. Alright, you can say otherwise, but this is the number 2 selling point for the Switch 2. Ooh. I saw the trailer. It's literally feels like Bloodborne, right? That have not come over to the PC yet. Yeah, smart, right? Smart. Unfortunately, this is a gimmick. And I might be a sucker for it because right now I have two important games, right? I have Metroid Prime Beyond and I have Dustbloods to, play exclusive. Obviously, Metroid is exclusively on Nintendo, right? It will not go anywhere. Let's face it. Next up, we have some PC ports over to Nintendo. We have Borderlands 4, Cyberpunk. This is a surprise. This is really, really, really a surprise. And I think this is fantastic. Right, this is really a good game to push the hardware for Switch 2, in my opinion, alongside with Final Fantasy. I don't know why this website is there we go. We have Final Fantasy 7 Remake Integrate, which is great. Street Fighter 6 Fighters Edition. Ooh. Oh, no, wrong one. We have Hogwarts Legacy, yes. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4. I want to click this button actually. We have Elden Ring. Nope, not interested. As much as this game is okay, not really interested to push the Nintendo Switch 2 hardware. You've seen this. Okay, we're not gonna talk about that yet. Yakuza, great. Hitman, great. Oh, we have Demon X Machina. This is actually a very interesting. Did I play? No. Was it the same thing? There is a same title, but yeah. Where is Phantasy Star? No Phantasy Star on launch. Boo. Boo. Okay, anyway, there are a few good ones, and of course, the big surprise is Project 007 or Project 007. Whew! I have three titles. I have three titles for the Switch 2 right now, and I think I might need to get it. Dang it. Okay. Most likely, before I say about the price tag, okay? Before we look at the price tag, most likely if I can get a special edition for Metroid Prime Beyond, I think that's good. If I can get a Dustblood special edition, at least give me a custom skin or a special limited edition skin, I don't mind, okay? And now we have 007. Yeah, that's like three games, and I can guarantee you, most likely, which is guaranteed, Project 007 will be a Nintendo exclusive following 007 GoldenEye. Yeah, I don't think it will run away. Oh, wow. No, for game selection, game lineup, I am very happy. Very happy with the lineup, truth to be told. We have a Nintendo GameCube controller. As far as controller goes, before we go to the controller side, upgrade packs, Nintendo Switch 2 edition, upgrade pack. Okay, so basically, yeah, this is what I was saying. Like the games that you have already purchased, there is a Switch 2 edition, which you can upgrade to. Or rather, yeah, which you can upgrade to. Okay, we're gonna learn more a little bit, so we're gonna take a look at that. Obviously, next is controllers, more stuff, right? So cool. We have classic games, all right, that's nice. What else? Virtual game cards, game share. So this is one of the new features. You can share your games with your friends and family as long they are using this. I'm not saying as long they're using the same thing, but if they have a Nintendo membership or part of your family plan membership, something like that. Okay, so that is that for the games. I am excited already, right? I am excited for the games. And before we move on to the next part, which is the price, we're gonna take a look at a few things. Okay, so Nintendo Switch 2, Jamboree TV. No, not interested. I care about, do they say anything? Okay, this is the line that I want. If you already have the original Nintendo Switch game, either a physical or digital version, you can upgrade to by purchasing the upgrade pack from the Nintendo eShop. Partially good news, you don't need to buy another whole new Switch 2 edition. Okay. The next question is, by looking at this, would we have a Switch 2 edition of the game if I want to buy new? Or do I need to buy, like, just go Nintendo Switch, buy the game, and then buy the upgrade pack? But then again, if it's digital, it should bundle together, right? Because it is a no-brainer in my opinion. So with that, I'm going to assume that if you own the game, you can buy the upgrade pack standalone. And then if you want to have the game together bundle, especially a digital version, there should be a digital version. Let's say Super Mario, not say Super Mario, Mario Kart 8 Switch 2 edition, right? So cool. And I should have used Legend of Zelda. Okay. Improve frame rates, resolution, faster load time, HDR support. Yeah, like I said, it's mainly visual upgrade rather than a game upgrade. We have a Pokemon Legends. All right, so Pokemon. Yeah, later. Later. All right, Metroid Prime Beyond. Oh, smart. Okay, you know what? Smart. Because they should make Metroid Prime available for the Switch as well. I thought it's gonna be a Switch 2 exclusive. No, it's in general. No, this is good. This is good. This is actually good news, because if I own a Nintendo Switch and I found out Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is for Switch 2, I'll be upset. I'll be upset for sure. And I think this is how they should. Okay, main Nintendo games should be Switch, right? And Switch 2 supported. And then, of course, if you want to play with the new hardware, you can get the upgrade pack. Yeah, I think that's the best. That's the best strategy. Yeah, no, that's how it's supposed to go. Okay, cool. Switch 2 description, band, bottom of package. How do I purchase the Nintendo Switch edition? Yeah, okay, cool. There we go. Physical version, Switch 2 logo, digital version, Switch 2 game title. Ta-da! That's it. All right, you have the game on Nintendo Switch. So Nintendo game, all right, buy the upgrade pack, and then you get the Switch 2 edition. Ta-da! All right, cool. All right, so everything in terms of being a game and entertainment system, the Switch 2, in my opinion, hits everything. They got all my check boxes. All right. We have Metroid, we have Zelda right now, and of course we have Metroid Prime, right, which is the game that I've been looking forward to ever since I finished the Metroid Prime series. So that's great. There is one more game, but technically that game is not really a Nintendo exclusive per se. I need Castlevania. Right, I need Castlevania, not the Metroidvania style, but Castlevania as in... Actually, Metroidvania is doable as well. Right? Kinda doable as well. What am I talking about? I also need F-Zero, and we technically kinda have Star Fox. Kinda. So many games, so many Nintendo games I wanted, but at least now I have a solid reason to get a Switch 2 if I want to. I mean, we have Zelda, we have Metroid. I'm not a big, I don't really need Mario per se. Whew. All right. So with that, not gonna take this time too long. We're gonna take a look at the price, because we have an interesting drama for the price tag, And we're going to take a look at the Canadian version first. All right, the Canadian price tag. How much would it cost? It is 629 Canadian dollars. And that is $100 more compared to the first Switch. The first Switch is $399. $399. All right, so that is crazy. This is that is the price tag really puts I mean, it's really a turn off. That's a lot of money. 629. I'm gonna use the Steam Deck. Steam Deck is 499. 689 is the entry level for OLED version, and I have to say there is no OLED version for the Switch 2. The screen is LCD. If it's OLED, I can sort of say, okay, maybe I'll just pay a little bit more for the exclusivity of the Nintendo brand. But LCD screen, 256 GB, $629 for the Switch 2. That is too much. This is tax excluded yet, okay? You have to add on tax and whatnot. So that is crazy. And then the price of the game. All right, so I've heard somewhere around, right, the game costs $80. That's US dollars, but I'm not gonna use that just yet. I'm gonna use the bundle. So 629 minus 699, I'm paying extra $70. 70 Canadian dollars. Obviously, when it's bundled, it's gonna be cheaper. Okay, so how much would I tag on? Let's say extra $10, $80 for a Nintendo game. Some say it could be okay. If it's a physical version, sure, $80. I think it's pushing the limit. I'm just saying $80 pushing the limit, but what I heard is $80 US dollars for digital, $90 US dollar for physical for Mario Kart World. Now, however, for other games, it's a little bit cheaper. So maybe the Mario Kart World is a special because it feels like a live service, right? For Mario Kart World. For Donkey Kong, I think it's 69. Either 69 or 70. No, 69. Yeah. $70. $70 for Donkey Kong, $80 for Mario Kart World Digital. Whew. So yeah, it is pricey. It is pricey. Am I looking forward to? Yes, but the price tag is gonna be interesting. If let's say okay, you know what? I'm gonna reserve that comment until we go through everything first. All right. So there we go. 629. 499 for Steam Deck, but we want to go through the most important research, which is the console price adjusted after inflation, or for inflation. This using inflationstation.net. We want to take a look at all the price point. So Nintendo Switch 2, this is in US dollar, 449. All right. It's for Sony. We don't care about the PlayStation 5 Pro, right? Switch OLED is 403. Okay, so price difference, it's kind of makes sense because of the inflation. If they're using this as an argument of the new price point for this, maybe I can accept. But original price is 349, so $100 jump. It is painful. It is painful. I will admit first, painful. Steam Deck. Okay, so Steam Deck, that is where it changes. All right, original price 399, 529, 649. All right, so this is namely like this, and that's the reason why I have to bring this out. All right, so 484. Okay, the base, if this is a LCD, which I guess it is, LCD versus LCD, then the price is sort of justifiable. That's the problem though, because the Steam Deck, an extra, I won't say $50 more, but $40 more, you can do productivity stuff. You can play almost a lot of games under, if it's in Steam, so that's that. And of course, you can install games from Epic Game Store, from GOG, alright? So because it's Linux, so it's technically a mini PC, where the Nintendo Switch 2, is it mini PC capable? That's the question though. That's the important question. Next up, Xbox Series S. Okay, so we don't care about this, don't care about this. PlayStation 5. We don't care about the digital edition. 612. And then digital edition 489. Of course, I gave up on the PlayStation in general because I came from the PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4 was sort of sub 600, which is decent, and then 5 was like, But more importantly is the original price, because I cannot really use the inflation price tag because it's different. Because if I want to buy PlayStation 4 right now, brand new, it's definitely cheaper. Cheaper than this price tag for sure. So yeah, $399 to $499, that's $100 jump. That's outrageous. And then digital edition, $399, borderline acceptable. But I didn't bother. See, the thing is, I didn't bother. Original Nintendo Switch, $299. $299 just OLED, extra $50, crazy. And Nintendo Switch Original to Switch 2, $150 extra. That's a lot of money. Nintendo Switch Lite. Okay, do we have a Nintendo Switch 2 Lite that is on around the price point of, say, $350? We shall see. All right, because Switch Lite is $100 cheaper. $100 cheaper. 3DS, I didn't own 3DS. Vita, I didn't own Vita. I have the PSP. I have the DS. I have the Game Boy Advance. Where's the SP? Where is the SP? Oh my goodness, right? So I have the Advance. I don't have this guy. I have the Color. No Nomad for me. I have the original Game Boy. In fact, I have so many Game Boys, right? I have the Game Boy. I have the Pocket. 2 Pockets. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I love the Game Boy. And that's that. So for price point, according to inflation, sure, it is justifiable if we look at other old pricing. But if we look at the original price tag, $299, $349, $449, painful. It is painful. I'm gonna admit. Because if we look at the original PlayStation, okay, so I came from the PlayStation site, $299, $299, $299, and then PlayStation 3, poof, $499. I literally skipped the PlayStation 3 because I couldn't afford the price jump. It is just unreasonable. And then we get PlayStation 4, $399. It's like, yes, go back to normal. And then the gap between 4 and 2 is a huge gap. So that's that. Switch is 2017, 17 to 25. It's 8 years difference. 13. Oh wow, because the the PlayStation 4 is definitely 2 generations above the PlayStation 2, so the price is okay, justifiable. And then 4 jumps to $499, yeah, big no. Digital edition, borderline, right? Borderline. Xbox, alright, so for Xbox, yeah, Xbox has always been the more expensive console in general. That's the reason why I went for the PS4 in first. Actually, Xbox One. Oh, to top it off, this Xbox One. I do own an Xbox One as well at the end of the day, because I managed to get it cheaper. So at the end, you know what? Nintendo Switch 2, I'm gonna wait it out. So I will give the time until... Okay, we're gonna see how much does the Switch 2 cost when Dustblood is out, and more importantly, when 007 is out. Because I think this is the best time. When 007 comes out, that would be the time for me to actually get the Switch 2 and buy cheap games. So that's that. That's all I have for you for today. This video is a little bit too long for my liking, but there are some things I really need to talk about it, especially the price tag, and of course the games. And I'm excited and not excited at the same time right now. Oh no, no. Oh. Okay. So before we end the video, I will rate. Okay, time to rate the event. Because I think I want to do this, right? Every time we have like a gaming event, like today, like Switch 2 announcement or Nintendo Select, we want to see what new cool stuff will we get. Obviously, like PlayStation as well, we're gonna have Microsoft, definitely we're gonna have. So we're gonna talk. We're gonna put a little bit more on the gaming news because I want to grow my channel. So before I end, the rating for Nintendo, I must say select for Nintendo event for this video that we, or rather this announcement, I'm gonna give it an 8. Because we get a lot of decent game announcement ready for, I would say, day one. Not day one. Day one we only have Mario Kart. June 5th, and then we have to wait until July, and then this is available 2025, no news, 2025, summer, June 5, okay, normal, Dustblood 2026, we have a lot of good third-party games, non-Nintendo exclusive, especially Project 007, and we got Final Fantasy, we got Cyberpunk, Borderlands obviously coming soon, Hades 2 is great. They managed to get Hades 2 on it. Street Fighter. So all in all, I would say it's a solid 8. Solid 8 for presentation for the video. But I have to minus 1 point. 1 point for the price because I have to search for the price for the Nintendo Switch 2. That's one. Number two, if I want to pre-order, I have to register. I have to log in and sign up. And that's not cool. Not cool at all. So for that, I'm going to say in terms of friendliness of pre-ordering stuff, yeah, I have to do all this. I have to jump through some hoops. I have to sign in, and then I only have 2 editions right now, Mario Kart World Bundle and the Nintendo 2 system. So minus 1. Minus 1 point, but that 1 point is subjective. Oof. All right, so that's all I have for you for this video. Fantastic, right? Nintendo Direct, cool. Right, take a look. Definitely, I watched through everything. It's definitely nice, right? Nice announcement. But is it worth the entry price? All right, so that's all I have. You know what? I'm gonna play just one simple thing. All right, so you have all this cool stuff. All right, I'm gonna just put here. I don't want to go somewhere back because there are lots of good stuff on the back part. Yeah. Okay, you know what? I think this is good. This is a good one. All right, so with that, that's all I have for you. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button and help this channel grow. Until then, I will see you guys in the next game video. Yeah, no, we'll cover more. We'll cover definitely more. For sure. All right. Yeah, look at this. It's cool. It's nice, right? Presentation wise, it's nice. I'll give it. But again, the price. The price. All right. Until then, see ya, my friends.